What's happening, fellow Cobras? Thanks for taking the time to tune into another episode of the Strike First podcast, a channel I created to discuss the topics in the Cobra Kai and Karate Kid universe, or as some call it, the Miyagi-verse. If you're new here, welcome, and as always, if you like what you see in this video, consider crane kicking that subscribe button. The topic of today's video is something I personally haven't seen anybody talk about in the Cobra Kai community, and that is, what dojo do you think Johnny will run when the Cobra Kai series is over? Let's talk about it. So a few weeks ago, I thought about the different avenues this show can take to conclude its story, and that led me to wonder what Johnny will do at the end of it all. I came up with a few different scenarios Johnny could take that would be most likely for his character. Will he resort back to running Cobra Kai solo? Will he continue with his current dojo of Eagle Fang? Or will he even team up with his former rival Daniel LaRusso and co-sensei a new dojo? I'll give you a rundown of why each scenario could and could not work, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end of the video. For Johnny to end up running Cobra Kai again to conclude the show would definitely make for a solid ending to the series, but it does come with a few elephants in the room. Obviously, Cobra Kai is what started it all for Johnny in his martial arts journey. After all, the show is called Cobra Kai for a reason. He would almost feel right back at home, but for Johnny, what makes this possibility difficult to come to fruition is that he no longer abides by the dojo's motto it takes so very seriously: strike first, strike hard, no mercy. He's decided that the way he wants to run his dojo is to teach his students to be tough and show mercy, which completely contradicts the creed the dojo originally facilitated under John Kreese. One last problem with Johnny returning to Cobra Kai as sole sensei is that I find it hard for him to have a desire to return to the same dojo that threatened to ruin his life more than once. And it was made known to Johnny several times that Cobra Kai does not belong to him. It forever belongs and was founded by the one and only John Kreese. A much more likely scenario to occur would be the possibility of Johnny creating a new dojo to co-sensei alongside his ex-rival of Daniel LaRusso. While this would still have its own fair share of problems that would arise, I'm sure this is the ending most of us fans would like to see the most. It would finally put their feud to rest 100% and allow them to move forward by working together. If you really think about it, they complement each other nicely. Daniel would be the much more compassionate and understanding sensei, focusing more on balance and defense, while Johnny would be the more aggressive and tough-loving sensei, focusing more on confidence and offense. It's safe to say the students would get the best of both worlds in this case. Although the outcome is what most of us want, I believe that even though their styles of teaching work well individually, when they are doing lessons together is where there's a problem. Their styles and philosophies are so far apart that disagreements will definitely arise and be their biggest downfall, and we will for sure see some of this happen in Season 4. So again, in my opinion, this outcome is much more likely than Johnny returning to Cobra Kai, but its main issue lies in the cohesiveness among the senseis, and could even lead to the students becoming more divided as a result. So now we made it to what I strongly feel will be the fate of Johnny and his arc when the series eventually comes to a close, and that is, he will continue running his current dojo of Eagle Fang. This one stuck out to me the most likely to happen because there really isn't any negatives that would arise. Once John Kreese and Terry Silver are eventually defeated for good, which we all know is coming, Johnny will come to a point where he says,
Cobra Kai's gotta go. For good.
Johnny has made it crystal clear that ever since he lost the Cobra Kai dojo to Kreese in Season 2, that the valley would be better off if it was left in the past. This would then lead him to continue running Eagle Fang, which is a dojo he of course founded, following his new philosophy and fighting style of being tough and sometimes showing mercy, while still fitting the same badass standards set by Cobra Kai. And Johnny being the sole sensei, he won't have to worry about stepping on toes with Daniel or anyone else because it will be his dojo to run, and Daniel can continue to run Miyagi-Do. Just because they run separate dojos, they can still be friends, and they don't have to be at war. Remember, Kreese cares about wars. With that being said, guys, what do you think? Make sure to put your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below, as well as like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
What are you doing?
Striking first.
Oh, shit.